It's 11:11 p.m. It's Tuesday. Wednesday. Tuesday. Wednesday tomorrow is the first day of summer, longest day of the year. Summer solstice. Summer. Coldwell Banker. I got this t-shirt when I first started at Coldwell Banker, 1987, 8, 9. So I have a t-shirt. And the print on it still holds up pretty good after all these years. Hand me $1 billion as a signing bonus to be the chairman, then pay me $1 billion a month to be the chairman. Hedge fund paycheck, $4 billion a year. That's the market rate of paycheck in America today for the last 30, 40 years. Minimum wage for me. I'm better than $4 billion a year. So let's pay me $1 billion a month. I'm that much better than $4 billion a year. I'm the third. Purdue ranked number 3, simply as good as it gets. Now, Merrill Lynch, Smith Barney, Payne-Weber, Oppenheimer, hand me $1 trillion. Trillion, 3 trillion. All your punk ass Nazi disrespect. Wilbur at Purdue. 10 or 20 different guys all pretending to be the same guy. Purdue, you owe me $1 trillion for that bullshit. Ford Motors. All the gossip from Dad, or the guy pretending to be my dad after college, who also said he was not really my natural father. He was a murderer and identity thief. Well, Ford, I don't know what it is. Ford people in Kansas City. Ford dealers. Ford employees, the manufacturing plant here. You're all no different than everybody else. What's your ACT percent? Minimum wage for me is $5 billion a year. If you're involved with fucking with me like Dad, the dead Dad said, who also said he wasn't really my dad, he was a murderer and identity thief. Ford, you owe me $1 trillion. And I'll allow you to pay me $1 billion a month to be the consultant with my mechanical engineering degree from Oklahoma State in 4 years. 4 years, not 25 years to get a better grade point. And my Purdue credit, Master of Science and Management, simply as good as it gets. That combination, I will allow Ford Motors to pay me $1 billion a month to be a consultant for the company. I have an office in New York City, Los Angeles, California, Beverly Hills preferably, Honolulu, Hawaii, my own mansion on each island I feel like having a mansion on, French Riviera, Monte Carlo. You're in Kansas City, Detroit, Dearborn, wherever I feel like. And I'll still let Merrill Lynch do the IPO of BigBeautifulMan.com or PrivateHedgeFund.com or any of my little companies. I'll do an IPO. Just so long as the proceeds of that IPO, first of all, go to my paycheck of $5 billion a year for every year since kindergarten, 55 years ago. And everybody acknowledges that I'm the man, that I deserve that much money, that they have fucked me over. They're all littered with murderers and frauds and lookalikes and identity thieves among the people. So who the fuck knows who's who and who's real? All I know is there's too much fraud and identity thief going on, and bullshit and mafia bullshit with the police and courthouse judges, the Kansas Securities Office, the Topeka Real Estate Commission, Coldwell Banker, Reese Nichols, Warren Buffett, Board of Directors, Berkshire Hathaway contracted me at $1 billion a week to be the chair of the board of the real estate division of Berkshire Hathaway. Class A. I own some Class A, yeah. I was driving yesterday, and one of my kindergarten through high school classmates, Scott S., realtor here in town. Was that him? Driving by me like this? Peace, or that same guy? I don't know. There's several of them who look like him. I'm not quite sure if I always. Well, for the two, I think it is, along with other people from Linwood through South and Indian Creek. I don't know, sometimes. Yeah, Bunky from Indian Creek, Linwood South, Oklahoma State, Beta Theta Pi, Oklahoma State, Purdue, Cranford, Video Corner, Fontana, Cherry Hills. Same person. It's me. Well, my roommate, this guy's insane, alcoholism. Fell asleep outside the front door. I could hear him snoring through the door. Now was sleeping in the bathroom the other day after he took a shower. It was all wet and steamy, the light on. I could hear him snoring through the door, and he's in a crouch position snoring. He sleeps like that sometimes. Now he's outside the front door snoring. I could hear him blocking the front door. He said he thought this was a racetrack. The racetrack, like Uncle Buck from the movie Uncle Buck. I think somebody's filling this young person's mind with all kind of bullshit about me and everything else. I'm not quite sure who it is. And one of his buddies came over, Tim, his buddy Tim. This was a different Tim than he came over before, and he goes, I said, that's not the same person who was here the first time named Tim. Not the same guy who was in Wendy's. This guy's bigger than there. He acts like he doesn't know what's going on. Well, he says he's leaving here pretty soon to go to New Mexico to work for Home Depot, and he quit Home Depot here. Well, I told him to leave last month. He paid for the month. I told him to leave after this month. Under no circumstances is he going to stay any longer. Now he's just getting drunk and passing out everywhere and just insane retardedness like he always does. Well, yeah, whatever. Of course, I'm still open to be the chairman of the Union Triad. Beta Theta Pi at Phi Delta and Sigma Chi. $1 billion a week, I'll be the chairman of that Union Triad. Or the 80 Pi sorority, I'll be the chairman of that for $3.14 billion. Or any of the other sororities I've made little jokes about over the years that I'll be their president, chairman, pet beta, whatever. I need some cashola. Lifestyles of rich and famous. Minimum wage based on that $4 billion a year hedge fund paycheck. That's what minimum wage for me is based upon. Yeah, $1 trillion from all the places where I've been blatantly Nazi mafia disrespected. And where they probably murdered my real father and some idiot stole his identity, and everybody just says, so what, who cares? They think they're better than us, we don't care, it's competition, anything goes. Well, that's why I do this. Yeah, I need to start working out, don't I? Get rid of that double chin. I did that when the guy at Merrill Lynch said my grades don't matter, so no other people do that. Or I start thinking, so they're always acting like they're thinking, and why aren't I acting like I'm thinking everywhere? Well, I'm not getting paid. The only people that have to worry about what I do are the people paying me, huh? And if you're not paying me, it's none of your business, is it? I'm an independent contract with Uber. I own Uber too. I own everything. I'm not on the board of directors and corporate headquarters getting paid. But I'm open to market rate of paycheck, a $4 billion a year hedge fund paycheck. With all respect for my degrees, test scores, and my efforts trying to get a hedge fund license. It doesn't exist anywhere, does it? If it does, tell me where exactly. I'd like to know.